There are a bunch of U.S. presidents that people talk about all the time. Washington, Lincoln, FDR, Kennedy, and Reagan. And then there are some who never get talked about. The United States once had a president who everyone thought would be a corrupt corporate puppet. Only he then shocked the entire country by becoming a genuine reformer. And his name sounded kind of like it was from a children's cartoon. His name was Chester A. Arthur. I'm Chris, and I bring you the stories that make you change the way you think about pretty much everything. What other lesser-known presidents do you want to know the story of? Let me know down in the comments. Everyone in 1881 thought Chester Arthur would be a complete disaster. He became president only because James Garfield was assassinated. And Arthur had spent most of his career inside the rough world of New York machine politics. People said he cared more about favors and party loyalty than about the country. One newspaper even wrote that his presidency would be a calamity for the nation. Not a ringing endorsement to start off. But then he walked into the Oval Office and did the exact opposite of what everyone expected. Arthur became the champion of civil service reform. He backed the Pendleton Act, which ended the old patronage free-for-all and replaced it with a system that was based on exams and merit. This is the moment that began the slow shift toward the modern federal government. And it came from a man everyone assumed would protect the old system forever. Arthur pushed for modern steel ships and set the foundation for the powerful American fleet that would emerge in the 20th century. Not everything he signed was awesome, though. He vetoed the first version of the Chinese exclusion bill because he thought it was too extreme, but Congress came back with a slightly softened version, and he signed it. It became one of the most significant immigration restrictions in American history. What no one knew, though, was that while all this was happening, Arthur was quietly fighting a fatal kidney disease. He hid it from the public and chose not to run for another term once it became way too serious for him. He still made time for style, though. Chester A. Arthur was known as Gentleman Arthur, and for a very good reason. He had the finest clothes in Washington. He even hired the artist Louis Tiffany to redecorate the White House and oversaw the dedication of the Washington Monument. The man the country doubted left office with something no one expected: respect. Funny how that happens sometimes. Like, follow, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of history.